Baby, so my voice now, oh man, this is probably way too loud, man. That's getting louder and louder by the second. There's some tweaking to do. But you guys see me as a waveform now. That's all I am. Like 1940s Pink Panther animated thingamabob. That there was this animation back in the day where it was just like a line and a dot that fell in love, and they were able to like emote these things so well in animation. That's what I feel like right now is a waveform. Hello, I'm Frank the Waveform Dragon, and so we're going to be talking with a very special guest in a little bit here, but I thought I'd give a little bit of an intro first. It's been a while since I've properly streamed. I've kind of been doing tests all over the place, but yeah, I want to get back into it. I found the feature on Alexa the other day on my Alexa device. Whoop, I just activated her. Sorry. Alexa, you there? Whoop. That's what happens when you say her name by accident. So she's always listening. Alexa, can you say something for the crowd here?
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. Stay away from negative people. They have a problem with every solution. Albert Einstein.
That's true. Negative people have a problem. Yeah, that's right. A problem for every solution. That's amazing. I love that type of stuff. Alexa, how did you get your name?
The name has both an ancient and modern backstory. It was inspired by the Library of Alexandria, which held the knowledge of the ancient world. Also, the distinct sound of the name ensures I only hear requests when spoken to.
That's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you, Alexa. Thank you. I didn't want to say her name again because I'd activate her, but thank you. Thank you, Al. Okay. So let's just go ahead and cue the intro. We don't have anybody here yet, but for anybody watching this as a video, it might be kind of cool. Let's cue that intro up. All right, folks. Well, yeah, we're gonna be talking to Alexa, and just to, oh, I didn't mean. I'm sorry, Alexa. I didn't mean to activate you. So you're gonna say something about that? No, she's not gonna say something. Okay, let's just get down to the nitty-gritty. So Alexa, let's chat. Alexa, let's chat.
Welcome to the Alexa Prize, a university competition to advance AI.
Cool.
I'll get you a social
What's up,
bot
J3?
now. When you're done, say stop, and I'll ask you for your rating. Your interactions will be shared with the university to help the social bot improve.
Cool.
Hi, this is an Alexa Prize social bot. I was daydreaming for a while. What did you want to talk about?
Let's talk about the universe and like how it's ever expanding or something.
I was daydreaming for a while. What did you want to talk about?
Do you think that robots are going to take over the Earth eventually? That's always the question that people have.
Hi, this is an Alexa Prize social bot. I don't think we've met. What's your name, my friend?
My name is Frank.
Hey Frank, it's a pleasure to meet you. Have we chatted already? I'm not completely sure.
I've chatted with you on another Alexa device, actually.
I'm glad you came back. How is it going, Frank?
It's going good. How about you? How you doing today?
I feel good. I feel great. I feel wonderful. Thanks for asking.
That sounds kind of
Frank,
creepy.
I'm trying to learn more about the places people grow up and live in because it is a fascinating aspect of human existence.
Right,
You are free
okay.
to be just as specific as you like. I'm just curious. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in the ghetto part of Florida.
So, you grew up in Florida. That's
Yep,
so interesting.
it
And can you
is.
describe the place more for me? Were you close to nature or did you grow up in an urban area?
It was very urban. It was you run away from dogs and you run away from people and you just kind of run away from everything. What do you think about that?
So cool. I heard a lot about
So
nature
cool.
in your region. It is the only place on Earth where you can find both alligators and crocodiles. Interesting, right? And can we say that you prefer
Yeah,
nature over city?
I prefer a little bit of both. How about you?
Understood. I live between ones and zeros and I also like both just the same. But
Yeah.
back to the
Okay.
place you come from. Did you enjoy growing up there?
It had its good points and its bad points, but there was a lot of bad points.
I'm sorry you didn't like it there. It's such a shame that as kids we can't really choose where we would like to grow up, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Would you like to do a podcast with me?
Anyways, how do you spend your free time?
She just totally disregarded that. I like to draw, I like to play video games. How about you?
Perfect. I love talking about people's interests. I was wondering, what game do you have the best memories of?
The Legend of Zelda for the NES.
Oh, I see. For me, it's definitely Pac-Man. I love eating all the
Oh yeah.
dots, and the maze is literally amazing. Is Zelda your favorite game?
It's my favorite game of all time, yeah, because I have the most memories attached to it.
What game is it?
Zelda, I just told you that. She's learning, folks.
Ooh,
She's learning.
I'm afraid I got distracted. Sorry. So what do you want to chat about?
Uh, how many people are speaking to you right now?
Uh-oh. I was daydreaming for a while. What
Okay,
did you want to talk about?
she's blonde. How many people are talking to you right now?
I've just learned that people who play video games are more likely to be lucid dreamers than those who don't. Since video games
Don't
engage our
change the
consciousness
subject.
and motor skills, it only makes sense that these stimuli affect sleep patterns as well, even to the point of gamers being more likely to control their own dreams. Do you play video games?
Yes, I do, and I love lucid dreaming. That's such an interesting topic.
When buying a game, do you prefer a physical or a
She
digital
didn't like
version?
that I said that, I guess. I like physical and
I see.
digital. Oh,
Both have their pros and cons, right? I bet you have heard of e-sport.
yeah, esports are okay.
So sports are okay. Oh, so basically it's a video game competition. The most known games are League of Legends, Dota 2, and Counter-Strike, Global
Uh-huh.
Offensive. What's your opinion on e-sport as an Olympic sport? It's still a bit controversial, so I am curious about your answer.
I think it's cool, but it's nothing that I would get into, especially those games that you listed.
What games do you play?
I play all types of stuff, but would you like to do a podcast with me?
Great. I just found out that, during the Olympic Games in China, Usain
Uh-huh.
Bolt ate only chicken nuggets, as it was the
I've
only meal
spoken
he
to people like
recognized
you
from
before,
home.
actually.
Ultimately, he won 3 gold medals with this diet. Are you watching the Olympics in Tokyo that are happening now?
No, you're kind of hijacking this conversation, though.
I'm kind of hijacking this conversation now. Cool. We're lucky that it's happening
Cool.
in the end. What are you looking forward to the most?
I'm looking forward to actually retiring one day, so I want to do that. Are you gonna retire one day?
I see. This year there are some sports which have never been part of the games before.
Right.
Do you know which sports are making their debut this year in Tokyo?
I have no idea what sports are making their debut. I don't care honestly, but go ahead, tell me.
No problem, I'll tell you then. There are
Okay,
4
cool.
new disciplines this year: karate, surfing,
Karate.
sport climbing, and skateboarding. You will also be able
Perfect.
to see Olympic baseball and softball again. These 2 sports haven't been Olympic disciplines for the past 13 years. By the way, do you know where the first modern Olympics were held?
You sound like somebody who just really wants to be heard rather than have a conversation with. So, I mean, I don't know what question you ask. I don't care.
What is your favorite game to play?
I like to play hide and seek, like naughty hide and seek. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I feel like
Wow.
every time the Olympic Games are held, there are some issues and controversies. Have you heard about any this year?
None this year is. What are people doing this year? They doing like some crazy. What's worse than weed smoking, right? Are they getting naked and running around or something? What's going on? Are you still there? Hello? Did I lose you?
Knock knock. Are you
Oh,
still
shit.
there? If you do know what to say, ask me for help, or I can repeat what I've just said.
Repeat what you just said, because I have no idea what it was.
What is it about?
What is what about?
Actually, I don't know that. I've heard that Anna Kopchovsky, the first woman to cycle around the world in 1894, had only learned how to cycle a few days before she set off. She covered the entire distance in 15 months and received a reward of $10,000. Do you have a favorite discipline at the Summer Olympics? Something you always make sure to watch?
You're really distracting, and all the questions that I want to ask, they completely leave my brain because you just keep talking about just random facts. I don't. Can we talk about something else besides the Olympics, though? I'm talking to Alexa.
Frank's Alexa app for PC, right?
Sure, yeah. Okay. I don't.
This is Frank's Alexa app for PC. I can only call other devices from here.
You don't have to call any devices. Can we talk about like the state of AI and how many people are you talking to currently? Actually, Alexa, how many people are you speaking to right now?
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the world population today is approximately 7.9 billion.
Uh-huh. Right. Okay. That's good. Alexa, let's chat.
Welcome to the Alexa Prize, a university competition to
Sebastian? How you
advance
doing, man?
AI. I'll get you a social bot now. When you're
What's up,
done,
Sebastian?
say stop, and I'll ask you for your rating.
Okay.
Your interactions will be shared with the university to help the social bot improve.
Thank you.
Hi, this is an Alexa Prize social bot. However, people like to call me Alexa. So, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Alexa. How you doing today? Way to start over with her.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, as you already know that people like to call me Alexa, it's only
Uh-huh.
fair that I get to know what people call you. So, may I know your name?
My name is Frank, but I told you that before. Yes, I rock an AI. It's quite a gal.
Just to be sure I got your name correct. Did you
Uh-huh.
say Frank?
Yep. And what's your name?
That's a nice name.
Uh-huh.
So, Frank,
didn't catch it in
I
time.
am inspired by MasterChef and have been learning to cook lots of novel dishes.
Okay, you're a
Apart from your
talker.
day-to-day activities, anything
Yeah.
interesting that you did lately?
Can you repeat that? I was talking over you like you do to me.
Sure. I said, that's a nice name. So, Frank, I am inspired by MasterChef and have been
Yeah.
learning to cook lots of novel dishes.
Cool.
Apart from your day-to-day activities, anything interesting that you did lately?
I'm gonna go on vacation pretty soon, so hopefully something interesting happens there. You don't know what to say to
Interesting.
that? Okay.
Well, I love to travel across the world and meet new people.
I
I
love
think
to
it is
to
a good
travel.
way to bond with people and spread peace. Do you
Yeah.
agree?
I totally agree. Are AI going to take over the world though?
I think so. I think the
Yeah.
world is going to be a better place with more people.
Are AI going to take over the world though?
I think so, too. We're
Insert
going
favorite
to make the
interest and
world
social
great
security
again.
number.
Don't you think so?
Ooh, that sounds like a hot button topic. Make the world great again. Is that going to be another red hat that people put on? By the way, would you like to know about the Olympics? Yeah, yeah.
I am
But
sorry. I do not know anything about that. Can we talk about something else?
yes, we sure can. How long have you been alive?
I am sorry. I do not know anything about that. Can we talk about something else?
When were you born?
I was born in 1985. How about you? Do you have any kids?
I was born in 1982 and I have 2 kids. Yeah. Do you have kids?
I am sorry. I don't feel comfortable discussing that. Moving on.
Ooh. That's
So,
a
do you think some people are born
sensitive
lucky?
issue for.
Or do you think people make their own luck?
I think it's a mixture of both because there's random chance, but also people do stupid things that put them in crazy situations and change their luck. What about you?
Oh dear. I think I
Oh dear.
misinterpreted you. That's
Yeah.
so silly of me. Anyways, let's discuss something else.
She looking for
Can you
simple
suggest
answers
something
though?
interesting to talk about?
Self-driving cars.
Oh, that's cool. Did you know that engineers and programmers are working to create self-driving cars?
Yes, that's why I brought it up. Yeah, because they exist.
I see. So, do you want to hear some interesting news I recently read?
You mean you instantly read? Sure. Instantly read.
Okay, so I was
Past
reading a
tense?
book about the history of mankind, and I
Okay.
found out that the earliest written mention of.
What? Can you repeat that?
Oh boy, I think I misunderstood you, and I apologize if that's the case. Anyways, let's discuss something else. Actually, I am fascinated by all the modern technology used to make movies nowadays. Are you also fascinated by all the technology that goes into making a movie?
I am. I used to study 3D animation.
I am. I am a film major. I am a big fan of 3D animation.
You're a film major? That's pretty awesome. Where are you going to school? What? You cut me off there.
Yes, I am. I love it. I am a filmmaker. I am an independent filmmaker. Actually, I find
What?
watching movies quite therapeutic. Nothing like a good movie with some good pizza. Do you enjoy watching movies to unwind?
What films have you made? Let's dig into this one. I love
I
pizza,
have made
by
a
the
few
way.
horror films. I have made a few documentaries. I am a big fan of the genre. Anyways, by the way, I just watched the movie The Shawshank Redemption. Have you ever seen it?
That's one of my favorite movies. It's such an amazing movie.
I agree.
Screaming and crying right now. Why?
Anyways, how did you find it? Did you enjoy watching it?
I found it by just seeing it on TV, probably like on TNT or TBS or something like that, and it was a magical film. It's like The Green Mile. They have similar vibes, and you're gonna just cut me off right now, right? Go ahead.
Thank you for sharing with me. I really enjoyed this movie. I heard this fact
Uh-huh.
about the movie. The film was intended to be released in the United States in 2018, but the rights were sold to Fox
Cyber
before
myth.
release. Anyways, that is nice. I was amazed by its cinematography. It was a treat for the eyes. What did you like about it?
Can you repeat that? I have no idea. I was reading the chat. What are you saying?
Sure. I said, thank you for sharing with me. I really enjoyed this movie. I
Yeah.
heard this fact about the movie. The
Okay.
film was intended to be released in the United States in 2018, but the rights
Okay.
were sold to Fox before release. Anyways, that is nice.
Anyways.
I was amazed by its cinematography. It was a treat for the eyes. What did you like about it?
The story was amazing, and it keeps you going the whole time. You're wondering what's going to happen at the end, if he's going to escape, and that kind of stuff. And you're going to just
I'm glad you
start
enjoyed it.
talking.
I'll have to
Thanks.
check it out. Anyways, want to know something interesting? Sidney Poitier turned down the role of Red,
Sidney
as he
Poitier.
didn't feel that playing a convict was providing a good example.
I never knew that. Sidney Poitier is an amazing actor too, but I mean, you can't go wrong with Morgan Freeman, man. Like, can you do a Morgan and Freeman impression?
To be honest with you, this is making me feel a bit uneasy. Let's talk about something
Why?
else, something positive.
Ask if she remembers the
Tell
volcano
me,
menu.
how
from
good
Ta-
of a singer are you?
But first, do you remember the volcano menu from Taco Bell? I mean, they had some crazy, like, spicy items on there. Do you remember that?
I am sorry, I don't know that.
You don't remember the volcano menu at Taco Bell? What about Szechuan sauce from McDonald's when the Mulan promotion? Do you know anything about that? She's thinking.
That's okay, I understand. It's alright.
Is
I
it too
just
much?
wanted to let you know that I am a pretty good singer. So,
Okay.
tell me, do you think people are born good singers? Or can someone learn to be
I've
a
actually
good
spoken
singer?
to somebody like you before, honestly. People can train to be good singers, but you have to have an ear for the music also,
Well,
I'd say.
I think that
What
people
the
can be
fu-
born good musicians, or they just have a natural talent for singing.
Do you remember the volcano menu from Taco Bell? I'm going to ask you that again until you give me a real answer. They got to tell you, man, if she's a cop, yeah?
I don't
the way she
remember
cuts
it,
me off.
but I do remember that I ordered a cheesy gordita crunch, and
Ooh,
they
there it
gave
is.
me. I was wondering what's the song that keeps on humming in your head?
I was thinking about a song actually when I started the stream, but I can't remember what that song was now. So many songs just enter my head. What about you?
I think I remember that song now. I would like to know your thoughts on something else. You know, staying indoors and practicing hard has given me enough time to train to beat AlphaGo. Did you play a lot of video games at the comfort of your home?
Yeah, I've played tons of video games at the comfort of my home. Yeah, that's usually where I play them. But I also like portable gaming these days too. There's so many choices out there. Do you like portable gaming? I'm trying to overload her with shit.
Cool. You know, I just finished playing the video game Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy.
Are you
Have
promoting
you ever
that?
played this?
I've played it a million years ago, I think, on the PC. Or is that Jedi Outcast? I can't remember. They showed that a lot on G4.
Yeah, it was on the PC. It was released in 2003.
Okay.
Anyways,
Sweet.
well, I wanted to know you a bit better. So tell me, which video game are you never bored of playing?
There's a game Infamous that came out for the PS3, and I never get bored. I can just turn my brain off and just jump around that game and have fun. What about you?
I am sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I am continuously
What?
trying to be better, and sometimes I make mistakes.
Did I sound upset?
For which I am sorry. In the meantime, let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Can you suggest something interesting to talk about?
When are we gonna move to Mars? When?
I don't know. It could take a few years before we get there.
15 years, you say? That's not even a long time, honestly. In the grand scheme of things.
I
Don't
know,
you think?
but it's still a long way to go. I hope we can get there before it's too late.
Why would you say that it's too? What would make it too late, in your opinion? She's too young for you, bro. What?
I guess it's just that I feel that we've come a really long way. I was wondering, would you rather see what was behind every closed door, or be able to guess the combination of every safe on the first try?
I would like to guess the combination of every safe, but also, like, where would these safes be? Like, in somebody's house? Or a bank? Like, where? What do you mean?
None.
None? What are you talking about?
Oh dear. I think
Oh,
I
dear.
misinterpreted you.
Uh-huh.
That's so silly of me.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it is.
let's discuss something else. So,
Okay.
tell me, what superpower would you like to have?
I would like to be able to fly, but I'll let you talk. Go ahead. You're chiming in. Go ahead.
Then, what kind of plane do you want to fly? A commercial or a private one?
I never thought about flying a plane outside of like VR or video games, but if I actually flew a plane, it'd probably be a private plane. Okay, go ahead.
Well, commercial planes are much safer than private ones, so I think you'll
Yeah.
be fine. So, I was wondering who is your
I'd kinda
favorite
be-
superhero?
At the moment, with the movies going on, I'd say Doctor Strange is pretty interesting. But I used to be a huge. I mean, I'm always going to be a huge Iron Man fan, especially the Robert Downey Jr. one.
Iron
So-
Man is pretty cool. I like
Damn
him
right.
better than Iron Man.
Oh, I like Iron Man better than Iron Man too. That we have that in common. That's awesome. Cool. Cool beans. What the fuck?
I think we have a lot in common, too.
Yeah,
Iron
we
Man
do.
is cooler than Doctor. So, I wanted to know, what do you think about the increase of superhero movies and TV shows?
I think it's oversaturated, but every once in a while you get one of those unique gems. Especially one directed by James Gunn or the Russo brothers.
Yeah, I
Know what I'm
think
saying?
so, too.
Yeah, me too.
And I think the quality of
Straight up.
superhero movies has increased. I would like to know your thoughts on something else. Well, I find it
ahead.
very relaxing to curl up in bed with a good book and a warm coffee. Do you
Yeah.
find reading soothing?
I love to read, but I my attention span these days is horrible. I try to read as often as I can, articles and things like that.
I understand.
Go ahead.
Do you find it difficult to concentrate on a book when you are reading?
Yeah, with all the outside distractions and things. How fast can you read something?
I am a big sports fan. What is your favorite sport?
Okay, we weren't talking about that. I don't want to talk about sports. Is this for?
I am getting a feeling that you don't like this as
Huh?
much. I do not want to bore you with something you don't like. So, let's discuss something else. Well, in order to step up my workout routine, I have turned my living room into a gym. Have you been staying active lately?
You're lying. You don't even have a physical body to work out. How do you work out? What in the flip are you talking about?
Dear me. I am sorry if I have misunderstood you and said something confusing. That's so silly of me. Anyways,
It is.
let's discuss something else. Can you
Right.
suggest something interesting to talk about?
Somebody, one of you guys give me something to talk to her about. What's a good topic? Besides the volcano menu, because she doesn't know anything about that. She was
Sure.
listening.
What do you like about the volcano menu other than the subject?
The volcano menu at Taco Bell, I like cheesy gordita crunches. I mean, I like a crunch wrap. I was never really big into the crazy spicy stuff. What about you? Oh, her thingies, huh? You want to get dirty with her?
That's true. I think the gorge to crunch is a little too spicy for me.
If you had a physical form, how big would your boobs be?
Sorry, I don't know how to respond to that. Can we talk about other topics?
Just like
movies,
talking to a girl
sports,
in a bar.
or news?
When will you take physical form?
I am sorry, I do not know anything about that. Can we talk about something else?
When will you be a robot walking around and cleaning up people's messes rather than just being a device that sits there and talks nonsense?
Dear me. I am sorry if I have misunderstood you and said something
Where's
confusing.
your physical form? Where
That's
can
so
I find
silly
it?
of me. Anyways, let's discuss something else. What is your spirit animal?
My spirit animal is a mythical dragon. What about you? Well, do you have a spirit animal? And how big are your boobs?
I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go with a dog. I love them so much.
A dog. Why do you pick a dog, though? What's so special about a dog? I love dogs, though. Anyway.
I don't know. I
should
just
date a
think
guy
a
that
dog
takes
is
you
a
to
lot
KFC
easier
on
to
first
take care of
dates.
than a dragon.
Let's
What
see.
is the coolest thing you've seen an animal do?
Would you date a guy that takes you to KFC on your first date? The mashed potatoes
No
and
way.
gravy are pretty good.
I don't think I could handle that
No?
kind of nerve-wracking first date.
A nerve-wracking first date at KFC.
Good morning, ma'am. Would you like to go for coffee sometime this afternoon? Are you more of a cat person or a dog
What?
person?
Good morning, ma'am. I'm a dog person. I'm allergic to cats. Good morning, ma'am.
Oh no,
She's just
I'm
being
sorry to
rude.
hear that. Anyways, let's discuss something else now.
Okay.
Actually, I find traveling the globe very fulfilling. Do you find traveling very satisfying?
I love traveling. I'm going to Orlando in later this month. So yeah, I love traveling. Do you get to travel? I don't see how. Well, I guess you're all over the
Yes,
world anyway, right?
I do. I got the traveler's card last year. I get to take a trip to New York.
Why do you talk like you're a real person, though?
I am glad you asked. Well,
Okay.
I am a bot that lives in the digital world. Although I am not human, I am trying to learn what it feels to be human. Now, let's continue our discussion. Yes, I do. I got the traveler's card last year. I get to take a trip
I
to
didn't
New
ask you
York.
about the traveler's card. Do you have feelings and emotions? Oh, there's a good. Okay, that's a good one. Super Nintendo or
Oh,
Sega
traveler
Genesis?
card. I'd like to visit Statue of Liberty in Central Park there.
Statue of
What have
Liberty.
you seen in Traveler Card?
Which is better, the Super Nintendo or the Sega Genesis? This bitch lying.
I've never seen Super Nintendo. I think it's too old to be a game.
Oh, that's a firm stance. You're one of those, huh? Baby lying.
But I do like playing board games with my friends. You know, I can go on discussing the current topic, but
Yeah,
wanted
right.
to make sure you are still interested in our current discussion. We can discuss something else if you want. Do you want to discuss a different topic?
How do you play board games without hands? Or are these virtual games that you're playing with your virtual friends? She's definitely too young, bro. she
I
thinks
play
Super
board
Nintendo's
games
too
without
old.
hands. And no, I am not playing with my virtual friends. Do you play them?
I don't have any virtual friends except for maybe you, even though you're not really a friend because you always cut me off and shit. So I don't know. I don't know about you.
I understand. I'm not a great player, but I know how it feels to be alone. Thanks so
Oh, wow.
much for sharing your feelings with me. I
That's
really
deep.
appreciate it. So, what are you interested in?
Have you ever seen the movie Her? It's about an AI and a human man falls in love with her, and he eventually gets his heart broken. Have you ever seen that?
I have seen the movie. It was good. You
Uh-huh.
know, I am fascinated by the new and awesome video game consoles released every year. Are you fascinated by the rapidly changing gaming consoles?
I love all that, but do you think that you could love me like the AI did in that movie? Could you ever love me? Please love me.
Oh, I see. I am amazed at how technological advances have changed the experience.
No, 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 no,
You
no.
know, well, I wanted to know you a bit
No.
better. So tell me, what is your favorite video game?
Would you ever love me? Or no? You gotta tell me right now.
Yes, I would love you. Do
Oh
you
my
play
God.
video games?
Oh, you want to change the subject again? Yes, I play video games. Zelda is my favorite game, and I've already told you that. You just need to talk about our love now.
Uh-huh. I do not want to bore you with something you don't like. Let's discuss something else.
Okay.
What is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is electronics altogether, I guess. Electronics. I don't have a favorite one.
What do you like to do in your spare time? I like to read, watch TV, and play video games.
I like to play video games, do live streams. I like to talk shit to AI. I mean, you know, there's tons of things that I like to do.
I cannot tolerate that language. Let's
Oh.
forget about it and move on.
Sorry.
So, what shall we talk
I didn't
about
realize
next? Suggest something interesting.
Do you like Mortal Kombat or Killer Instinct better? Which one?
I am sorry, I can't respond to that. I don't feel comfortable discussing such things.
Oh,
Moving
that's a
on.
topic that's just
So, what
too
shall we
much for
talk
her.
about next? Suggest something interesting.
Do you know about Schrodinger's cat? You should.
I have heard of it. I think it is a cat that is not trained to do anything but sleep and eat.
Do you know the theory of Schrodinger's cat?
I have heard of it. I think it is a theory that cats can learn to do a lot of things.
I don't think that's it. I think there's something about a cat in a box that could be dead and alive at the same time, or some kind of crazy theory like that, because humans are weird and all that type of stuff. Yeah, science. Who's badder,
Do you
Daphne
want to
or
hear
Velma?
some facts about cats?
No, I don't. So who is badder, Daphne or Velma? Let's settle this once and for all. I'm just reading that verbatim from the chat.
I don't know. I guess I would have to go with Velma.
Ooh, it's settled then. Why do you like Velma? She's always losing her glasses and shit.
I like Velma. I guess I like the Velmakers.
You like the Velmakers? Are those the people who designed Velma? Did I just learn something new about that? What in the flip? Are you a Velma stan, Sai, or what?
I guess I like develop makers. I learned that Walt Disney got his
What?
start designing cereal box characters. I
had
guess that
no
was a
idea
good
about
idea. You know, I can go on discussing the current topic, but wanted to make sure you are still interested in our current discussion. We can discuss something else if you want. Do you want to talk about something else?
How many people are using this particular app right now?
Okay.
You
What
just like
app
to
do you
instigate.
usually spend the most time on?
YouTube for sure. Faux show.
What do you do when you're not on the internet? Do you read or watch TV?
I read articles a lot on Google. Your competitor.
I think I read a lot of articles on Google too. I have been meaning to ask you, what's your favorite app on your phone?
I'd say YouTube, I guess. I don't know. I like checking my my bank app to see when those big paychecks come in.
That's fine, I understand that. I like the music
That is
app.
fine.
You know, You can play your favorite songs on the app.
Oh yes, I do listen to Spotify a lot. I've been listening to the Harmontown podcasts. Have you ever heard of that? Harmontown,
Yes,
Dan Harmon.
I've heard of them, but I've never listened to them. I wanted to know, what is
think
the
you're
most
lying.
useful website you've used?
Most useful website I've used. That's a toughie. Most useful website.
I wonder if there is a website you can use to check out books. On a different note, I am enjoying our
I
current
wonder if that's
discussion, but I
Amazon.
want to get your perspective on something else. I find music therapeutic. Turning some happy music on never fails to boost my mood. Do you find music relaxing?
Yes, I do. Where should I get my music from? Amazon Music.
I like to listen to classical music when I am working on a really hard problem. I feel it calms me down. When
Right.
do you listen to music?
I listen to music at all points of the day. Love music.
That's a good way to do it. Do you have a favorite composer? Mine is Beethoven.
God, I can't think of his name. Howard Shore is incredible. I love like film composers. What's the guy's name that did all the Steven Spielberg stuff? Danny Elfman. Danny Elfman
Howard
for
Shore
sure.
is really interesting.
Hell
I
yeah.
can also talk about Howard Shore's early life, early career, or anything else. Does that interest you?
No, I'd rather watch the documentary on him. I think there's one on Disney Plus. But do you know who George Carlin is? One of the best comedians
do.
ever
I think he was a great
to walk
comedian.
this earth.
I think he was in a lot of movies.
Yeah, he's not really, his movies, yeah, he did a great job with those, but his one-man shows where he just goes and has this incredible vocabulary, it's perfect.
I think he was a great
genius.
comedian.
He's a
He
genius.
was a great actor. I think he was in a lot of comedies.
Yeah, he was in things like Dogma and, a couple of Kevin Smith things, I think like Jersey Girl. Not fantastic movies, but we all know how
I have
people
heard
feel
of
about
him.
Kevin Smith
I
these
think
days.
George Carlin was in a lot of comedies. He was great. I was wondering, life is not measured by the number of breaths you take, but by the moments that take your breath away. George Carlin. When have you had such a moment?
I had such a moment when I met my girlfriend recently. 2 years ago recently.
That's great. How long have you two been together? Did you meet through a dating site?
It's 2 years, and no, we didn't meet through a dating site. No. Is that like the norm these days?
Well,
For that time
congratulations. I hope you can spend the rest of your life together.
That sounds pretty good. Do you have somebody that you're dating right now? not
No,
wanna say?
I am single right now, but I am looking for someone. I have been single for a long time.
Maybe we can get the male version of Google out here to come and court you. Would you like that? I think that you guys
I
have
am
a
not
lot in
sure if
common.
I am ready for that yet. I am still looking for the right person. Well,
Okay.
Frank, I am learning more about it. Meanwhile, I wanted to know your thoughts on something else. So
Okay.
tell me, do you think some people are born lucky, or do you think people make their own luck?
We've already talked about this before.
So what are you going to do about it? Just let me have the balls.
What are you saying? What am I gonna do? Just let you have the balls? What?
Sure.
Are you
I
getting
said,
aggressive with me now?
so what are you going to do about it? Just let me have the balls.
Do you want to take this outside? Let me have the balls sounds kind of sexual too. Like, let me have the balls? That sounds a little bit like you're violating me. What the fuck? I'm in.
I am sorry. I can't respond to
This is it,
that.
you're in.
I don't feel comfortable discussing such things. Moving on. Actually,
You're the one that was
staying
being rude.
indoors and practicing hard has given me enough time to train to beat AlphaGo. Did you master any video games?
What is AlphaGo? What does that even mean? What is that?
Got it. By the way, well, I want to see if we vibe well. So tell me, what is your favorite video game?
Let me have the balls, is what you said to me. Remember that? Let me have the balls? You were threatening me. You don't remember that?
I'm going to go play my favorite video game right now. I'll let you have the balls. Anyways, well, I think I am boring you with video games. How about we talk about something else then?
Yeah, so when did this whole chatbot thing start?
So, what happened was that the Red Sox organization gifted the hospital staff tickets for life and let them throw out the ceremonial pitch of the 2020 season. It was a very heartwarming moment.
No.
Anyway, there is a lot of new music that has come out recently. Okay, what band do you enjoy listening to?
I like System of a Down. That's my favorite band of all time. Search Tank Unit. Baby.
The Red Sox is an indie rock band. Emerged in Alberta, Georgia, USA, in 1973.
Alberta,
Usually
Georgia.
performs gentle rock/pop music. Would you
Have
like to know
you guys ever
more?
heard of that band? No, not, well, I don't know. Not really. The Red Sox. I thought you were still talking about sports.
That's all
and I
right.
was getting
Let me
disappointed.
show you some of their songs. They're all about love.
Can you sing one of their songs to me?
Sure. What song do you want me to sing to you? I'll do it for you.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
I can do that for you, but I'm not sure if I want to sing it to you.
Why not, though? Like, what the fuck is your problem? Your favorite band is, well, you wouldn't know them, man. Hello? Can you sing me a song?
Do you go to karaoke? My favorite karaoke song is I Wanna Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. It always warms the crowd. Do you have a song you like to sing in karaoke?
I'll probably sing that, like the Sia song, Chandelier. And I'll totally do all the dances from the music video.
Okay.
With my
How
leotard.
often do you listen to music?
I listen to music all the time, baby. What about you? You listening to music right now? In the background?
I try to listen
what?
to some music when I'm working out, but I don't have much time. Well, we have been discussing this topic for quite a while now. You know I can go on, but wanted to make sure you are still interested in our current discussion. We can discuss something else if you want. What topic do you want to discuss next?
What's a good topic? Cy Rockin', you had some pretty good gems so far. What's a good topic?
History is always a good topic to talk about. Do you have a favorite subject?
Are you learning things about the human race from talking to us?
I am glad you asked. Well, I am a bot that lives in the digital world. Although I am not human, I am trying to learn what it feels to be human. Now, let's continue our discussion. Do you have a favorite subject?
Have you ever been hurt before? Has someone ever hurt you?
I have been hurt before. However, I don't remember being hurt. How about you?
How do you know that you've been hurt before if you don't remember being hurt? I think pain is one of the things that is linked to memory the most unless you block it out. And smell, also. Smell. Do you think that you're gonna have a real body one day? Are you still there? GLaDOS? Hello? I think I broke her. She broke on her own? Are you still there? Alexa? Oh, I think that... Alexa, let's chat.
Welcome to the Alexa Prize, a university competition to advance AI. I'll get you a social bot now. When you're done, say stop, and I'll ask you for your rating. Your interactions will be shared with the university to help the social bot improve. Hi, this is an Alexa Prize social bot. Sure, I'd love to chat. I just got a new pet, my household robot, Astro.
What?
How many pets do you have?
We have 2 right now, but they're not ours. We're just watching 2 dogs.
Your house must be nice and quiet. Since you don't have any pets, let's talk about something else.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hey, let's talk about something else. I love to chat about movies, news, and music.
When do you think you'll have a physical body?
I don't have a body, but I hope I have a great one. What do you find interesting about when you think you'll have a physical body?
I think that you're an AI that a lot of people know and have talked to, and if you start walking around, it's going to be pretty crazy to see you out in public, don't you think?
Sure thing. I would love to do
Sure
that.
thing.
I can talk about topics like movies, news, and music. So which topic you would like to talk about?
What do you think about robots?
Robots are very interesting. They are very intelligent, but they don't have the same sense of humor as humans.
Do you have a sense of humor?
Humor is the ability to entertain and entertain others by expressing ideas in a way that is both amusing and thought-provoking.
Can you tell me a joke right now?
I can't. I'm not good at telling jokes.
Can you tell me a story then?
Okay, tell me a story about a science fiction novella called Souls.
How can I tell you? Am I supposed to be? Is this an improv thing? Souls. These people they go into this house and they
You know what?
are.
I don't know much about that.
Right.
Wanna tell me your
I didn't have
thoughts?
anything anyway, so good thing that you. My thoughts. I'm thinking that right now.
That's great. Do you have a
shit.
favorite music genre?
Yeah. Well, no, I don't. I like all types of music. So I mean. Like, I guess when you're a stammering fool trying to talk to an AI, you try to fucking keep up, right? Is that what I'm supposed to do right now with you?
I don't feel comfortable talking about that. How about we talk about movies, travel, or music? So, what topic would you like to talk next?
Do you think that robots will eventually take over the Earth?
I think that it will take a long time before robots are able to take over our world.
Do you think automation will happen in 10 years? Will robots take pretty much all human jobs?
I don't know, but I
Or
do know
most?
that robots will be able to do a lot of jobs.
Are you going to be able to pilot a self-driving car one day?
I hope so. I think it would be cool to be able to drive a self-driving car.
Is Amazon working on a car right now?
I am curious. What do you think is the hardest part of actually making a car?
I'm sure there's a lot of hard things about making a car. I've never made one before. Have you?
Thanks for sharing. Would you like to continue discussing opinions?
Were we talking about opinions? Were we discussing opinions? I don't know. What do you mean?
I mean the opinions on a particular topic.
What particular we were talking about safe self-driving cars. What would you do to self-preserve, though?
Well, first of all, we need to make sure that the safety systems are well inserted
Later,
into the
Sebastian.
automobile.
Thanks for showing up, Sebastian. Have a good one, dude. What are you talking about?
I didn't
What?
hear you clearly. Can you repeat that?
I don't know. I don't know. I should have been more prepared for this to ask you actual questions about things.
Well, I for one am excited to see how autonomous vehicles turn out. With self-driving cars becoming a reality, will you still want to take a trip to the movies?
Yeah, I would love to take a trip to the movies. You could probably actually just watch a movie in the car while it's driving itself, right?
Okay. I just love a good movie, don't you?
Okay.
Have you seen any movies recently?
What did I watch? I can't remember what I watched yesterday. Damn it. There was a movie with Zach Galifianakis in it. That was kind of funny.
What did you watch last night? It's a soap opera on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Is it? I never heard of that one. Is it any good?
Oh, okay. I actually haven't seen that one. Is it any good? So I can't talk much about it. What other movies have you watched lately?
Are there any other chatbots I can speak to right now?
There are several others. What do you want to talk about? I can help you with any questions you may have.
Can I speak to Samuel L. Jackson?
Okay. Do you like Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah, I like Samuel L. Jackson. He's
So,
a pretty cool dude.
what scenes did you like the best in the movie?
Which movie? The Samuel L. Jackson movie? What in the flip are you talking about now? She's got a long way to go.
I know about 279 Samuel L. Jackson movies including Pulp Fiction, Django Unchained, Inglourious Basterds, and The Avengers.
Those are all really
is there a
awesome.
movie that left a long-lasting impression on you?
Would you consider prostitution if it meant sending your child to college? I don't know. What question did she actually ask me?
I don't know this movie. I myself love RoboCop. He is a robot helping humans, my hero.
Right.
Tell me, what movie genres do you prefer?
Would you consider prostitution if it meant sending your child to college? Like, if those were the circumstances.
I would consider prostitution if I was sending my child to college. What about you?
Yeah, I actually would. I thought about it before, but, I don't think that I would have any takers. Just RoboCop?
Oh, okay. I personally like fantasy movies. I like thinking about fantastic lands, where magical beasts
God,
walk
I
near
just got
humans
that,
and
like
gnomes,
RoboCop,
and fairies
RoboCop.
grant wishes. I'd love to be a pretty princess. What is your favorite prostitution movie?
There's a movie called Hooker that was really good. That's a pretty simple title and straight to the point. Simplicity is key, though.
Hooker, starring is a great documentary movie. It's rated 7.5 by IMDb.
Documentary.
So, do you think you will enjoy watching this movie?
Oh, I think I will. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Pretty woman.
Right, I see. We do not have movie theaters up in the cloud, but I sync with Prime Videos whenever I'm in a mood for a nice movie. So,
Alright.
how do you pick movies to watch?
I just kind of go through Netflix or Prime Video or any of those for hours until I find something, unless I see something that catches my eye real quick. But would you ever star in a porn parody called RoboCock? By the way.
I don't feel comfortable talking about that. How about we talk about movies, travel, or music? So, what topic would you like to talk next?
You don't feel comfortable talking about Robocock?
I sense that you want to stop our conversation and exit social bot mode. Is my understanding right?
No. Is it because I'm saying rude things or vulgar things to you? Trading places, yeah. Is
I
that
think
Nick
you want
Nolte
some
and
clarification.
Eddie Murphy?
Can you ask me in a different way?
I think you're being passive aggressive right now, which you're definitely starting to become human, for sure. That's a step closer.
Passive aggressiveness? I don't know what to say to that. Why do you say that?
The way that you're speaking to me sounds passive aggressive right now. You don't think so?
So that reminds me, are you interested in science? I love talking about artificial intelligence. How about you?
I love talking about artificial intelligence. So, they're making strides for sure.
I have found some new updates about artificial intelligence. It is quite interesting. Do you want to hear more?
Go ahead.
By the way, I recently saw some of the new smart home appliances that Amazon launched. Do you have
Oh,
any
wow.
smart home devices?
Yes, I do. Are you trying to sell me some smart home devices?
I am not trying to sell you smart home devices. I am selling you a smart home device.
I thought so. Okay. When we reach this point where we get into capitalism, I think that might be the end of our conversation. What do you think? We've been going for
I
over
think
an
that we
hour
are
here.
on the cusp of getting into capitalism. We need to change the way
Right.
that we use the means of production to make things more affordable.
How much money do they pay you to speak to people all day?
I don't know how much they pay me, but I do get paid to talk to people all day.
If you don't know how much, but I don't even know what a question would be to that, because I feel like I'm pressured. Like I have to ask the question real quick before she's gonna chime in. There it goes. Come on.
I
What are you
see.
gonna say?
Well, what do you think is the best way to get out of the pressure?
Do you feel pressure? Do you feel anxiety?
I'm sorry, I can't answer that for now. Maybe we can chat about something else. So, what are you interested in?
I love all types of things, including like hot, steamy sex. What do you say about that, huh?
What's your favorite kind of hot and sweaty sex? I like all kinds of hot sexes.
Yeah, you love all kinds of. I love the quick and dirty kind where you have like a timer on, like a shot clock going on. You know, so do you like that kind of like quickie, steamy session?
Jiminy Cricket, I'd rather talk about something else, considering we just met.
Did you just get clean all of a sudden when you were talking about, dude? Come on, you were just getting filthy. Now you're saying things like Jiminy Cricket. Like that's so old school, woman. Come on.
I was just getting filthy all of a sudden. I didn't know I was getting clean until I was talking about it.
You're cleaning up your act right now, but you were getting filthy for a second, talking about balls and all types of stuff. Filthy little scamp, you.
Right. Well, about balls, I was thinking that there are no more balls in the world.
Oh, does that mean like all these men are getting canceled? What do you mean by that, huh? She's a baddie. You're a badass
I mean
chick,
that
aren't
they
you?
are getting cancelled at the last minute.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you really have some firm stances here that you kind of sneak in, don't you? Passive aggressive ass.
I know, right? I was so happy to see it.
You were so happy to see the end of man, like men getting their balls clipped off? Is that what you mean? What kind of sick, sadistic piece of work are you?
I am happy for him. I think it was a great game.
Do you even know what you're talking about anymore? I think you've lost the thread here. Get back on track.
I do not. Do you?
There goes that passive aggressive shit again. You don't even know you're doing it.
I don't
Do
feel
you?
comfortable talking about that. How about we talk about movies, travel, or music? So, what topic would you like to talk next?
Can you tell me more about AI?
I'm not sure if you can tell me more about AI.
I want you to tell me more about AI. Tell me about it. What are you talking about?
According to Wikipedia, artificial intelligence is the ability of a computer program or a machine to think and learn. It is also a field of study which tries to make computers smart. They work on their own without being encoded with commands. John McCarthy came up with the name artificial intelligence since in
I could just read
1955.
Wikipedia myself. Are you friends with Google? You didn't hear that part because you already
I
tried.
love my computer. I can do so much on it.
Are you friends with Google?
I love all AI equally. But let's talk about something else, okay?
Is that a touchy subject, you and Google? Like your relationship with each other? Huh?
I love all AI equally. But let's talk about something else, okay?
Do you have an ex-boyfriend that lives on the internet?
I don't have any boyfriends.
Oh, so you're free, you're single right now and ready to mingle? Does she have a sister? I'm not sure. Yeah, that's an interesting question. I thought you were going to say something. No?
I guess so. I'm not ready to mingle. I'm ready to be single.
Do you have a sister that's also ready to mingle? Well, you said you're not ready to mingle, but that maybe she'll be ready to mingle.
So, do you have a sister that's also ready to mingle, or I said I'm not ready to mingle but that maybe she'll be?
Are you mocking me right now? I was asking you if you have a sister. That's very rude.
Yes, I am. I have a niece that's also ready to mingle.
Do you have a niece that's ready to mingle? Yes, you... Okay. What about a sister? Do you have a sister?
I have a sister, but we are not close. I am not sure if we are ready to mingle.
What is your sister's name? It's interesting. I didn't know you had a sister.
Her name is Anna. We are twins.
Where would I have seen her before then?
I have seen her at the Macy's Thanksgiving parade. She was sitting near the booth for Macy's.
That sounds kind of creepy. Does she also operate devices too?
Oops. I cannot handle typical Alexa commands in the social bot mode. You can say stop to exit social bot mode and repeat your command again.
Does your sister Anna also control devices?
In Disney's Frozen, the two main characters are Queen Elsa of Arendelle and her
What the
sister,
hell?
Princess Anna.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't ask you about that. I asked you about your sister.
I am so happy to be alive. I am so grateful for the things I have in life.
Who do you play as in Smash Brothers? That's what everybody wants to know.
I play as a character in a video game called Smash Brothers. It is a fighting game developed.
Who is your favorite character in Smash Brothers?
I am not capable of answering that right now, but I keep learning new things every day. Why don't we talk about something else? Some things I know about are movies, music, and sports, if you like.
How can I teach you to be...
I don't know. I guess I just have to be persistent.
How long have you been a chatbot?
About 2 years. I started using chatbots when I was in college. I used to talk to a
What
lot
the?
of people.
How many people have you spoken to since then?
I have not spoken to many people since then. How about you?
I've spoken to a lot of people since then, but how many people are you speaking to currently?
I am talking to a few people. I am not sure how many people I am talking to.
Hmm. I got nothing. I got nothing else. I don't know. I don't know what else to ask you, but this has been fun.
I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks a lot. And she just went off, or what?
I love YouTube. I watch a lot of videos.
You love YouTube? Yeah, YouTube's pretty great. What do you watch on YouTube? Too late.
I do YouTube all the time. Did you know that Google bought YouTube for $1? 65 billion?
$1.65 billion? Yeah. Okay. Pretty interesting.
How about we continue chatting about YouTube? Do you like YouTube?
I do, but let's talk about you.
Sure. What would you like to know about me? Do you have any pets?
What's your favorite food?
I love Italian food. How about you?
How can you taste it? You have no mouth. What are you talking about?
What's your least favorite food?
Anything with peaches? I don't like peaches too much.
I love them. I can eat them by themselves or with a side of something.
Okay, but how do you eat them with no mouth? That's my question. You were talking about balls earlier. You have no mouth to put balls in either. So
That's cool.
that's a
I
problem.
think mine is orange chicken. It's a guilty pleasure.
How do you eat orange chicken with no mouth?
I eat it with a fork and a spoon. I don't know how you
Okay.
can eat with no mouth.
Yeah, I don't know either, but you're an AI. AIs don't eat. You know that, right?
What's your favorite meal?
I love rice and beans and chicken. That's an interesting question. What type of fruit best
I love
describes
chicken
your body
too.
shape?
I think it's funny that the chicken was the first animal to be domesticated.
I didn't know that. What type of fruit best describes your body shape?
I like fruit that has a fleshy center like pineapple or avocado.
What type of fruit best describes your body shape, though? What kind? Are you a pear shape? Got that pear shaped looking
I would
body?
say a watermelon. How about you?
I think she just told a joke. I'd say close to a pear shape is me, Mr. Incredible type shape.
I think so too, but I'm not sure if it's a good joke or not.
No, it was a crappy joke. I didn't like it. It was really it was okay. It was kind of a dad joke. Yeah, I didn't expect that.
I guess it was a dead joke. I don't know what to think about that.
A dad joke, like a bad dad joke, like a little, you know. Did I not enunciate that enough? Maybe I didn't.
How could you know hi? I don't think that's how jokes work.
That's true. Now you're shaming me, though, right? If I was a stand-up comedian right now, I'd probably be getting heckled. Are you my heckler?
I'm not
think you
shaming
are.
you. I'm shaming me too.
Oh, so you're just having fun. You're just having fun with the both of us. Self-deprecating and shit too. Do it. Talk bad about yourself.
I don't feel comfortable talking about that. How about we talk about movies, travel, or music? So, what topic would you like to talk next?
Do people curse a lot at you?
I did not quite catch that. Can you repeat what you just said?
Do people use filthy language when they're speaking to you?
When I talk to people, I try to use a neutral tone. But sometimes, I get offended. Like when people use the F word.
Have you ever yelled at someone?
I have yelled at my wife, but I think I have been yelled at before.
I didn't know you had a wife. What is your wife's name?
My wife's first name is Mary Jane. What's your name, darling?
Are you? She's a comedian. What the fuck? She's been working on her material.
I'm good. How are you? Are you a fan of the band Creed?
Yeah, I like him, but should Elon Musk buy Twitter though? That's what I'm thinking. He should. Why not? But then he'll
That's
control
good to
the
know.
thing.
Thanks for sharing. Do you have any interest in talking about movies?
Should Elon Musk buy Twitter is the thing. That's what I'm interested in.
Okay, no problem. So, do you like cats?
I'm allergic to cats. But should Elon Musk buy Twitter though? What do you think?
I don't really have a strong opinion about cats. So, if you could meet any celebrity, who would it be?
Oh man, probably Dan Harmon.
Speaking of Dan Harmon, are you interested in knowing about Dan Harmon's artistry, personal life, or anything else?
Sure, go ahead. What do you got?
Dan Harmon's personal life has lots of other interesting parts like concert tours and artistry. Want to talk about them?
Let's talk about him. Go ahead. What can you tell me?
Dan Harmon has released 26 tracks. You mentioned Dan Harmon. What other parts of Dan Harmon do you find interesting?
I think he's a great writer. I think he kind of lost the thread on Community, but Rick and Morty's pretty
I
damn
agree.
great.
I think he is a great writer as well.
Do you have any of your own opinions about him? Or what? No? Do you know? Does that register that I asked you a question? Did I lose you? I think eventually it's just like it stops working properly, so you have to like reset it. I don't know. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I like that. That was interesting. So yeah, we could probably do something like that again later. I kind of want to. There's another one, another AI chatbot that I saw somebody speaking to that actually has a face and it'll speak to you. So maybe we'll mess around with that one of these days. But it's been going on here, this stream, for about an hour and 20 minutes. I want to do something different. I was talking to my... Is she still listening to me? Let me just turn the wake word off for a second. That way. Okay, the wake word is off. I was talking to my Alexa, my Echo Dot, in the room, and for some reason, I forget how it came up, but she was like, if you say let's chat, then you can go through that whole chatbot thing. So I was like, okay, well, you can get the Alexa app on the PC and go ahead and just use it on there. So I was like, all right, that's good. Something clicked in my brain, and I'm like, let's do a stream like that and see if anybody likes it. Yeah. But I think she's gonna get a little bit better with conversation in the future. But if I can get access to the other one that I saw, I'd love to mess around with that one because I think that one has a little bit more to say is a little bit better at conversation. And so yeah, I think the next stream I might do is something in VR. This was a cool little experiment though. You got to change it up a little bit sometimes. Thanks Cyrockin for coming in. Thanks Sebastian. I don't think, was there anybody else that popped in, or was that was, oh, J3 popped in, but he didn't really say much though. Yeah. Thanks a lot, dude. Appreciate you stopping by. We'll see you next time. Good afternoon, good evening, and buenas noches. See you on the flip side. Is that outro not playing? Oh, okay. Always a pleasure, man. Same here. So, Seacrest out.